Hello everyone, hope you're doing well and welcome to the JavaScript complete course. In this video we are going to talk about targeting DOM element in JavaScript. So before jumping over to the main point, if you didn't subscribe my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so you get the notification of my new video when I upload them. Alright, so let's get started. So in previous video we learned about DOM tree and we also talk about creating different nodes and we also learn how to get any value by the help of a DOM and how to set the value. Now the question is here, how to target the element in order to get and set the value. So let's suppose here we have h1 and inside h1 element we have a text and also we have id attribute and class attribute. Now the question is here how to target these elements. There may be a lot of h1 elements inside a web page. If you want to target a div element between too many divs, how can you target one of these? For targeting the elements, there are special methods that you are going to learn in this video. For targeting a DOM, there are three main important methods. First, we can target by ID, by class name, and by tag name. So the ID, as you can see where on the screen, we can target by ID by typing the object document object and dot and use the method of the document object, which is get element by ID. And here you can see on the screen that after get we have element with capital E, by with capital B. After using the ID element, the get element by ID method, which is the method of the document object, inside the opening and closing parentheses, we are going to type the name of the ID that we are going to get the value from that. And the next, by using the class name, the same we are going to use the object of a document object. After that, we are going to use the method of the object document object, which is get elements by class name. Here you can see in ID we have get element and in class we have get elements, because if you know the concept of HTML and CSS, we can only have one ID with the same name in our web page, but we have too many class with the same names in our web page. That's why we can say get elements by class name, but we cannot say get elements by ID because we only have one ID in a single web page. And after that we are going to specify the name of the class that we are going to get the value from it. The next we have the tag name. You can also have same like a class name. We are going to say document, which is the object, and use the method of that object, which is get elements by tag name. And we are going to specify the name of the tag inside opening and closing parentheses. In HTML, not only these methods, we have a lot of other methods, but these methods are the most important method for targeting the object. So as you can see on the screen, there are all the methods, object methods that we are going to learn these one by one. So let's jump over to the source code and we are going to learn one by one of them. So as you can see on the screen, here I have created a simple web page, a demo web page for this example. Here you can see it has a title, a menu bar here, and there is an image, paragraphs, and here you can see at the bottom it has the footer. So we are going to work on this. We are going to use this as an example for this video. So this is the code, the HTML code you can see on the screen. Here is the class. You can see here is an ID that you have used it. It's a paragraph and a footer. So now let's jump over to the script. And you can see it, nothing is inside the script. For this, what we are going to do first, we are going to create a variable element, and we are not going to pass anything to this variable, and we're going to say element is equal document, and after that we are going to say we are going to use the console. I'm going to pass the element, and let's save this. And for running this, we are going to right click, come to the inspect, and here we're going to check for the console, and let's see. Here you can see it will display the complete HTML document for us. Here you can see, and we can also type the all method for this, and when we save this, here we go, it will create an array and show all the elements, the body, the title, the meta tag, head, HTML tag on the screen. So whenever we over the cursor, you can see it will show us where its position is. And we can also specify here by the number of the element inside this. So we're going to specify 6. So when I save this, here we go. Then at number 6 we have a div class name header, and if we change the number, it will be ID wrapper. You can see it here. And we also have a document element. It will return complete elements of the HTML document. Here you can see. You can see on the screen, the document element will return the complete elements, all the elements of the HTML document. And the next we have a document.head, which will return the head section of the document. Here you can see, in head we have a meta tag, title, and the link of the CSS. And also we have the title, which will show the title of our web page. Here you can see basic layout, and here we also have a basic layout. And the next we have a body, which will display the body part of our HTML web page. Here you can see complete body. And the next we have images, and when I save this, here you can see in this, let me show you, in this web page I have only one image, and here you can see. Now let's jump over and check. And see, it only displays one image, and the length is 1. Here you can see its index is 0. And the next we have a link with S. And when I save this, and here you can see it will say no link, or link will be 0. As you can see, I have no anchor tags here in my web page, but it will work if you can test by your own. And the next we have a document forms. It will also display the forms. Because I have no form, that's why it's not going to work in my case, but you can test this by your own. And the next we have a doc type. So when I save this, it will display the doc type of our HTML. Check any others or website, you will know that which doc type or which HTML the developer works on the website. So next we have a URL, which will display the URL of the web page. Here you can see. So my web page is not on the live. I'm using the local server, so that's why it will display this address. But you can work on any other live server, and it will absolutely work. And the next we have a base URI. When I save this, it will also work as same as the URL. it will display the URL of your web page or website. The second one will be the domain name, which will display the domain name of your website, like youtube.com, facebook.com, like this. So these are the basics methods for targeting the elements, and now we will talk about the main methods for targeting the elements, which is the document.getElement by ID that we have learned, and now we are going to work on this, how to target the element. So for this, what we are going to say, we are going to remove this, and we are going to document.getElement by ID, and inside this parentheses, and inside parentheses we are going to pass the double quotation, and inside the double quotation we are going to specify the name of the ID that we are going to use. So here you can see I have the container and wrapper. So I'm going to copy this wrapper ID, and here I'm going to paste this. So we are not going to use any hashtags. We are going to use the specified name of the ID. So when we save this, here you can see it will show the div ID wrapper. It will show all the data of the ID, and we can also use the class. Let me use this. So dot get elements by class name. So let me check whether I have a class here or not. Here it is, header, and I'm going to copy this, and let's inside the double quotation I'm going to paste it here. There we go. So when I save this, and it will show the header, and it has only one paragraph, header, I think, head 3, which is the title of our web page. So this is how we can work on by using the ID, get element by ID, and get elements by class name. And we can also work on the get elements by tag name. And let me specify a tag here. So I'm going to specify the nav tag, nav, and when I save this, here we go, it will display, it will work. We only have one nav, but if I specify any other p, let me specify the p tag, and when I save this, here we go, this is the p, which is the total length is 15. We have 50 paragraph in our web page. So that's it. Hope you understand. If you have any question, any suggestion, please leave the comment below. And in this video we learn how to target the element, and we learn targeting the element with the main methods and also with the basic methods. All these methods belong to the document object. So in next video we will learn how to get and set the value in specified element. So hope you understand until this point. If you have any question, any suggestion, please leave the comment below. If you didn't subscribe my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe this channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you'll get the notification of my new video when I upload it.